TIU men's volleyball gets their home opener underway here with a tough 5-set loss to Siena Heights. Here with David Priest, finishes with 27 kills, 29 points overall, a couple aces in there. David, it's the first game in a long time here on the campus of TIU. Talk a little bit about what that first game was like here.
Yeah, it was awesome. Our fan base turned out really big. We've been trying for the last week or two to really make sure that a lot of people showed up for it, and we got great support from the students here. And you know, through high school we always had like a lot of people show up to games, but here they showed up and they were like really invested in the game and really like participated in the whole thing. So that was really cool. A lot of school spirit. Yeah.
What does it mean for you to come in, and I believe this is your first year here at TIU,
Yep.
to come in here and start up or revive an old program, basically, and bring it back?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's it's a big responsibility, you know, to feel like you have to kind of honor the tradition of it, you know. But I feel like this first home match was a good kind of message that we were sending. Just that even though we lost it, you know, it was really competitive. We went out and we really played hard. We had good attitudes all the way through. A lot of the teammates on my team, they, you know, even when there were struggles, you know, they really like picked it up. They really held each other together, and that was really cool. And I feel like that's part of what we want to start as a tradition for TIU men's volleyball, is not just winning, but also winning as a team.
The Trojans were up 2-0 early in the game. Let the game get away a little bit, but then even we're tied, you know, 13-13 in the first to 15 points in that final set. Yeah. What do you think the team needs to do to kind of make sure you finish out those winning matches?
Yeah, it's interesting with volleyball, just because it's kind of a game of momentum, you know. And so very early on those first two sets, the second set we actually closed out really easily. I think we kept them under 15 points. Really shut them down, but they came out, they made some really good defensive adjustments, and they started playing some really hard defense, really challenging us a lot more. And I think what's going to end up, you know, helping us finish those last sets is going to be not only can we come out hard at the beginning and come out with a lot of fire, but when those defensive adjustments come, when those hardships come, can we kind of overcome those? Can we make our own offensive adjustments, you know, to be able to attack the block in different ways, to be able to move the offense around a little bit more? And I know we started doing that a little bit at the end, but I know that's something we're going to be incorporating a lot into practice in the next few weeks, because we really need to be able to do that. But once we do start doing that, we'll definitely be able to finish out matches like that.
Here with David Swanson after the TIU 5-set loss to Siena Heights here on Friday night. David, you finished with a double-double, 15 kills and 10 digs. Give us some quick thoughts about what you saw out there tonight.
Thought definitely our team not really sure what to expect. Had a little rocky start, a little rough preseason coming out here. Weren't really sure, some guys in different positions they haven't really played. Weren't sure how new setter was going to handle the home crowd, everything like that. Thought team came out fired up right from the get-go. Crowd was a big help for that as well. Just really love the fact that our team just doesn't give up. I think that was the biggest thing that I think we took away from this, is we all looked at each other and we're like, all right, we tried, like, we're going to build on here. We now have this foundation. We're going to go. We can do something with this season. So, other team played phenomenal. Their defense was unbelievable. Their setter made some great decisions down the stretch there. Would have been nice to get the W, but I think all in all, good effort, good learning experience, and we'll get better from here.
Coming in with this being a first-year program, obviously there's a lot of things to kind of work out. What did you see out there tonight that maybe you hadn't seen in the previous two games at Carthage last weekend that really is something you guys can build on as you guys head into the rest of the season?
Just the fan support was huge. I mean, Carthage, it's an hour away from here. Most people don't have cars. It's early morning. No one wants to wake up for that. I don't blame them. So just coming in, weren't sure what to expect from a home crowd, and that was just phenomenal. With that first-year program, understanding we've pushed some games back, and it was like, all right, now's our chance. We really wanted to go out there and get a win, get this first win back here in, what, 11 or 13 years? I don't know how many years, but in a while. So, would have been cool to get that. It was also awesome having those baseball guys come fill in. I think one of the best parts of the game that we'll probably take away from this is every time Grimes went back to serve, whole crowd chanting his name. And that was pretty awesome. I think it made it a lot more fun for them, too. It's cool to see the whole school rally like that. So